Hey, how are you guys doing? I wanted to just briefly talk to you about just a lot of the different issues and concerns that I and anyone else who is in this economy is running into. And it's just a really bright day. You can have a brighter day when you have hope, when you have a plan on, different things that's going on. And I was just reading a September 2010 article from the New York Times, and where it says the recession has increased the poverty rate, and now the poverty rate as of September 2010 is at a 15-year high, and it hasn't been this high since 1994. And basically what we're looking at is, before we thought poverty was people who, their homes were run down, dilapidated homes and buildings, poor clothing, poor eating, no food. Just we had a mental picture and a vivid physical picture of what poverty looked like, and we could normally identify what poverty was: people who were on welfare, or people who were on Social Security, or things of that nature. And even people back then, maybe 5 years ago, who were unemployed briefly, and maybe their income dipped them down into what the poverty rate is. But as of 2011, we are looking at a new poverty, and the new poverty are people who are being displaced, people who are unemployed, people who are driving Escalades and BMWs, and they're losing their homes, they're losing their cars. We see a high increase of multi-families living under the same roof. I just personally talked to someone who, her and her child is living in their living room with 2 or 3 other families. So the new poverty is people who were executives, who were administrative assistants, who were people, what do you call it, white collar workers, blue collar workers, people who were thriving, people who were surviving, people who were able to pay their bills. And I could go on and on and on, but the new poverty says that that's not the case, because it has taken people a longer amount of time to become employed. And it's taking people even a longer amount of time, even if they're employed, to reach the income that they were earning before. And so that brings me to just a simple program. The 911 gas card program can really help people be able to at least put gas in their car and maybe some groceries in their refrigerator. And it's all based off of teamwork and telling people. So this is something that is working, it's legitimate, and I just really feel for a lot of people who don't think that they have another way on how they can be able to keep gas in their car, how they can keep their lights on, and things of that nature. And this is just a simple way that you can at least start turning your mindset towards this. And I think it's something that a lot of people don't really know about. I've been out and about actually passing out flyers, and people just aren't aware of what's going on, but they're very helpful. They're very hopeful. I should say hopeful. They're very hopeful, and they're very excited to see how it is that they can earn in times like these. Okay, so get more information on my blog, and we'll just go from there. Talk to you soon.